Shalom, shalom, shalom. The brother Amawan from the Great Millstone came here in Philadelphia, giving all praises and due honor to Yahweh, Bashim El Shah, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and honest citation out there to the hopeful elect. Alright, so this is an impromptu video. You know, just going in the spirit, man. You know, I want to get on this. This major sign that happened in the land of Israel. Just put that in there. Let me see. 2 days ago, I wanted to do a video when it happened, but I was working. Damn. It says thousands of crows. Wait, let me see. Can I pull up the video? I hope this ain't gonna be fucking loud as hell. Alright. As you see, this is over Tel Aviv, which they call the Pink City. You know, the heathens. Damn, yeah, I can't use this right now. So, and that's another thing. Like, I guess they doing some maintenance on Blue Letter Bible. So, I can't even really look up what I want to look up. But I haven't really used this app. I mean, this website. So, let me see if they got a good search engine. Damn, see. You got a concordance. Let me see something, man. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. Alright. Again, this is in the prompt. This is out of nowhere. So bear with me. Salakia. Damn, so you can't. Shit. Alright, here we go. Let's go to this. Got the 1611. Alright. It's taking way longer than I expected. Now I mentioned the Pink City. Come on now. Now it's quite interesting that I think I don't know if it was Elder Apostle Yasha Wamba, who posted it about Tel Aviv. Maybe it was because of the crow situation, but it seemed like he posted that before the ominous depiction of the crows and of Tel Aviv. But Tel Aviv is known as the Pink City. It says due to a strategic initiative, this is planned, okay? It says relating to to the identification of long-term or overall aims and interests in the means of achieving them. So this is planned. Obviously, they made it. It's literally the homosexual capital of the world. Okay, and this was a plan or initiative of Esau to defile, and the Lord is going to tell you in the scriptures to defile the land of Israel, man. That's just straight up pure wickedness, man. Okay, and look, man, all your deeds that the wicked have done is going to be paid back, man. The Lord, hey, just like Iran had that whole thing, that AI video about one vengeance for all. The Lord is going to pay back you Edomites, man. Okay, for all the wickedness you've done. And they showed, it had our Iranian flag or an insignia on it, whatever, the flag, whatever, or symbolism. But we know that, Russia and the EU nations and China, if Iran got that capability, I mean, they made that AI video, they make it seem like they have that capability or they're aiming for that capability. Like the script, well, this is a whole nother topic, but I'm gonna have to do a video on that separately. Like the scriptures say, my sword shall be bathed in heaven, or fly or soar through heaven, and that sword represents the nuclear missile. Okay, and Iran was basically showing you that, I guess cryptically or whatever, metaphorically, their missiles can reach in America, and they had basically the missile hit the Statue of Liberty, which is an idol. Okay, and they let you know that it really represents Satan. Okay, that's who they worship. Just like how they again, this hold on, I don't know how I went into this topic, but how they had Iran, I think it was in Iran, they basically burnt a statue of Molech. I guess they created a whole fucking Molech idol, and then they burnt it, and they had like small hat symbolisms all over the idol of the goat, the calf, or Baphomet, and the small hats, they declared it as an act of war. Because that's who they worship. They worship Satan, and part of their retaliation from the small hats was the bombing of that all girls school. Come to find out, a lot of the people in Iranian personnel and the army, whatever, generals or whatever, their children went to that school. And that was just part of their retaliation. And we all know that the elite banking families, they want Iran. Okay, it's not Trump. For you idiots out there, like, I mean, Trump ain't running shit, man. He's just a puppet on the damn strings, and he's Nero in the reincarnation. Coming back, and then this nigga said he gonna have fucking his signature on the money. He already want an arc of Trump. Now he already got a coin coming out. And the small hats call him Darius. And the Edomites, they really believe that they us. They think, I mean, it's the same topic because it's dealing with the land of Israel, but they really think they're the people of God when everything they do is even documented. It's against the Most High. Okay. The one of the best parts to bring out, because they literally said they created porn, the porn industry, which is again created and ran by Jews, I think the creator of OnlyFans, passed away supposedly from cancer or whatever. I think it was him, or he was just basically ousted, whatever. Um, but they created a porn industry and they said because they hate Christ, what they call Christ or Jesus Christ. Okay, and they also say in the Talmud that so-called Jesus Christ is boiling in a pot of excrement or shit or dung or poop. They really hate the Lord, man. Fucking he's not a Jew. He said that Genghis Khan is better than Jesus Christ. Again, Jesus Christ. We know his real name in Hebrew is Yahweh Shah, but these devils really believe that again, like the scriptures say, he sitteth in the temple as God, showing himself that he is God. He really believes that he's above Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, what you don't know, Yahweh Shah, like you. That's why the Lord said, "I come not to send peace." Why would He come to send peace when these heathen are in their kingdom? They're in their power. The Lord said He chose the poor of this world. The Edomites are not poor. Okay, you might have poor Edomites, but they're Edomites. That's their goddamn fault. Okay, like when we went into slavery, not some of us went into slavery. We all went into slavery, and just like him, he has to pay. Just like we paid, like the Lord said that we drunk of that cup. We wasn't supposed to drink that cup but what happened? We went off and we had to drink that cup. We had to go to punishment. We had to go to slavery. We had to serve the heathen nations. Okay? And now they got it. It's their turn now. Okay? He said, let me get it, man. Let me see if Blue Letter Bible working. Nope. Let me get God damn it. Lamentations chapter 4 verse wait, what the hell is this? No, they ain't. This is Lamentations chapter 4 verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom." So you Edomites are supposed to be rejoicing. And if you're not rejoicing, obviously it's because you're in the devil's kingdom. You shall complain of an ungodly father. Just like today, you complaining. Just like this dude, I forgot his name, but this is a recent video. Popped up a couple days ago. This Edomite, he basically was saying that he hates Trump and he hopes God, which he really in the right spirit, man, because you can pray to God to ask for more hate, man. The Lord Himself said that He's gonna have to put that spirit in us to hate our enemies, man, especially Edom. Okay? And that He's gonna take vengeance on Edom by the hand of His people. Okay, the Lord is gonna have to put the spirit on us to take vengeance, man. Okay, to punish the Edomites. And it tells you that in Obadiah as well. Let me get that too, man. That's the spirit. It's a book that they hate, man. Okay, once a spiritual movie to watch is Men in Black 3. Okay, Men in Black 3 has a character called Obadiah, who basically he was like a prophet. And he was basically in the movie, he's the reason why, the so-called aliens or angels came to invade and basically destroy Esau's kingdom. And they was basically trying to go back in time to stop it. The reason why you got all these going back in time movies, okay, is because they want their birthright back. They want to undo their grave mistake, which it tells you in Romans that you couldn't undo it any damn way. It was already a strategic initiative for you to fail. You was a serpent in the garden. All this is payback, man. Okay, the Lord is going to take vengeance, man. Okay? Especially on Amalek. And we know who Amalek is today. The ones that are ruling this earth. Okay? They didn't allow you other Edomites. You're peons according to them. You're goyim. Okay? You're nothing but their servants to your own kind. That's wicked, man. Okay? When Israel is in power through Yahweh Shah, via the Most High, we just like even the Lord said, like whatever he receives from his Father, we are going to inherit. Okay? He's the original niggard is a so-called white man. Again, he literally took the blessing that the Most High gave him through Isaac, okay? And he took it for himself. He said, fuck the rest of my people. I'm going to put them in slavery. I'm going to make them pay taxes. Okay? You got an elite bank, and it's not all these, man, come on, man. You got elite banking families, man. They control the money system. They created the money system, man. This fiat currency. Okay? You people don't know that you're nothing but slaves, man. Okay? We are nothing but fucking slaves. Some people are waking up to it, but hey, it's too late now. It's over. And it's too late for Esau, man. Okay? Though you build, the Most High is going to throw down, man. Okay? You only going to get so far with your so-called New World Order. Which the New World Order is basically, they just want to do away with Jake. They want to depopulate the earth. Okay, and have the earth ruled by utter corruption and wickedness. Which the Lord, again, his last hurrah or act of wickedness is that charagma. When he try to insert that device under your skin. After that, that's it, man. It's only going to go on for a certain amount of time. Okay, before the Lord delivers his elect, man. Okay? And meanwhile, World War III gonna be happening at the same damn time. Okay, I mean like the major war in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. In Eastern Asia. Okay, in that land barren and desolate, Saudi Arabia. Okay. And then the Lord said what? He's going to pay the nations back. But yeah, let me get this in Obadiah real quick. Go to the point. It says, Obadiah chapter 1, and I'm going to go to 17. But upon Mount Zion, Israelites shall be deliverance. The Lord only came to save his people, man. It never changed, man. Okay? The Lord comes in the volume of the book. It is written of him. Right? So the blessings and the salvation, it tells you in Romans the 9th chapter, is going to be bestowed upon the Lord's people, man. Preferably the elect are going to be delivered on this side, and the 2/3 of our people, they're going to have to come back in the kingdom of heaven. And it says, and there shall be holiness, and this is the kingdom of heaven. And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Slavery. Okay, I mean that's Isaiah 14. Okay. And it says that in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, Ishah, for the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. Okay? So there you go. So going back to Lamentation, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, and it's going to be by the hand of the Lord's people. So I kind of really want to do separate topics, but fuck it. Just got to combine them. I might have to pull up that Iranian video as well. Because that's prophecy. Like, again, I don't know if Iran is saying. I mean, it's an AI video, so he probably wasn't saying it. They have capability like that, or missile capability that's going to reach the Americas. But that's really playing into which again they all sides are all in cahoots, man. You know, Iran has a parliament building. Let me see. Yep, Iran has a wait. Hold on. Let me see. Is this it? But for some reason, they're not showing the outside. Put a pyramid. I spelled that really wrong. Yeah, the all right. Thank you. Holy shit, that took forever to find. Now I don't even know if this is real or not. Goddamn. Let me see. All right. So 2024, it looked like, I guess, I don't know if this the new building or what, right here, but Iran's Masonic Parliament. Now they saying this is, I guess, false. They don't have 33. It even though it didn't deny it. It says Iran's Masonic Parliament building is shaped like a pyramid, as you see here, with 33 windows. You know, they kind of denying it, but who knows? But they're in cahoots, man. Okay, the scriptures even say, man, um, about talks about the League of Nations in the book of Psalms 83. And these League of Nations are basically against the nation of Israel. Yeah, here we go. Psalms 83. I'm going to go to verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Yet they became proud, lofty, arrogant. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. And they have said, come, let us cut them off. This is the new order from being a nation. You know, and this is also the plan to see, you know, all kind of shit. Hip hop, women being degraded, going to Dubai, you know, listening to Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, what the Cardi B, all kind of shit, man, happened to this day. The drugs in our communities, you know, Esau trying to destroy us with his atrocities, his poison, etc. Okay, the diseases, etc. Everything we went through, man. This basically the slave trade as well, which it says they something came out like the U.S. is denying that history because the UN, you know, is trying to recognize it as the greatest tragedy in human history. But because Esau wants to be a victim so fucking bad, you know, she's denying that history, man. You know, and that's the work of the devil, man. To hide the truth, to hide the facts, to hide the data. Esau, he hates data. He hates research. He hates the statistics, real statistics, man. Okay, cold hard facts and raw unadulterated truth, man. This devil hates that shit. Okay, and all he does is spew lies and misnomers and heresies. And it says that the name of Israel, just like we calling ourselves black, Puerto Ricans, Hispanics, Mexicans, Jamaicans, Haitians, etc. That's part of our name being no more remembrance. The American Negro, okay, they were black or they were niggas or with the hard niggers, colored African Americans, Black Americans, all kind of we so-called identities we were under, or we were called by, or by the bywords we were called by. Okay, that's part of our name of Israel having no remembrance. Okay, and our remembrance is what? That's why we had the scriptures, man. Okay, is able to recall or who we are as a people. And it is able to guide us to the Heavenly Father and His Son. And it says, verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. All these nations are with one another, man. They're in bed with each other, man. Okay? They are confederate against thee. Just like, again, all the philosophies, Islam, Christianity, idiotism, okay? Small headism. All these, goes back to Babylon. You go into the Talmud, that goes back to Babylon. Esau was conjuring up shit he wrote in there as well. Wicked ass shit. Saying he can play with babies and things like that. He can, suck on a baby's ride. This is sick, perverted, vile, despicable shit, man. Repulsive, depraved shit. Okay? That these devils do, man. And these heathen, man. These heathens don't know the Most High, man. Okay? Again, you got Buddhism. You got all kind of wicked ass philosophies. And you got idols. Most of these motherfucking so-called religions, they have idols. Idolatry. You motherfuckers are celebrating. You so-called Christians are about to celebrate Christmas. I said Christmas. Easter. You celebrated Christmas. And that's a Babylonian holiday. Easter goes back to what? Babylon. Okay? These so-called mystery religions. They all go back to Babylon. Confusion. Okay? It says, and it tells you the nations that are together, man. Basically all the heathen. All right, under one consent, man. And it's I'm gonna go back over here now. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. Today that would be America. That's the cash cow, the citadel, their main place of concourse. Okay, it's where you can make this the great whore. All these nations, they can come over here and make money. Okay. All these nations, they make money off of America. They come here to America to make money and build up their empires or their kingdom off of America. You go into the history with Iran. The U.S. is the one that gave them that fucking the nuclear reactor, whatever the hell. They don't want to bring out that history. They don't want to talk about that. America specializes in death. Death and misfortune and wickedness and chaos. That's how they operate. That's how they always operated. And then you got Trump as a spokesperson. He's just a madman. Okay? Going out sad. It says the cup, what I was really going into, how Jacob the Israelites, the real 12 tribes of Israel, they drunk of that cup, which is slavery. Now it's Esau's turn, okay? And all, what I'm quoting is Jeremiah, that also combined or tied in Esau with that, okay? He's going to drink of that cup. He has to go through that hardcore bondage, man. And it's going to be a billion times worse than, or infinite times worse than what we went through. Okay, because he's the devil. Wait till the devil gets punished, man. There's no justice in his society. True justice is when Yahweh Shah comes back, man. Like he said, he's not going to meet there as a man. Okay, he's not going to come back down here and walk amongst you, you wicked motherfuckers. Okay, he's coming back to destroy you. Okay, he's coming back to bring violence upon the earth. Okay, as it should be. And he's going to establish his kingdom, and his people are going to rule with him for eternity. Okay? And it says the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished. What we went through as a people and what we're going through now, we're not going to go through it anymore once the Lord comes back. Okay? And it says, O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. And once we're in the kingdom, the Lord is going to make us perfect, man. He's going to make us just like his son. We're going to be perfect just like his son, Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, and we're going to walk in the laws, man. And we're going to walk in the spirit of Yahweh while Yahweh Shah. And it says, he will visit thy iniquity. How is he going to visit? Let's get, God damn it. Hold up. Where the hell I'm at? Let me see if it's up there, man. I need this one. Thank you, man. Holy shit. You can tell this shit was down because now 6,000 users on now. Judgment on Gentile nations. Hold up. Let me go back to fucking Obadiah, man. Get this real quick, man. Judgment on Gentile nations, man. Edom will be humbled. Okay, let's go down. This is Obadiah 1:15. The day of the Lord and the future. The future is now. Okay, the times that we're living in now. The Lord can come back now, not no goddamn I don't know. Okay, when you come on, man. Nuclear war can happen now. Okay, not no goddamn I don't know or an uncertain time. Listen, we're in the times now. Okay. For you sellouts out there, man. For the day of the Lord is near. Let me see this word near. Because again, we're in that time now. Near place of time. Again, we're in that time now. It's a time for everything. Okay. We in the season, okay, of destruction. Okay. And the time is really now. Now let me see. Okay. It says, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done. It shall be done unto thee. Okay? What have you done? What have the nations done? They had their hands on the nation of Israel. Okay? They touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. They punished us. They put us down. They destroyed us. They humbled us. Now you got to be humbled. Okay? You got to be brought low. Okay? And it says, and then punished. It shall be done unto thee. Thy reward. Let me see this word reward. Thy recompense. Okay? The payback shall return upon our own head. In the NLT. I think it's NLT, right? Yeah. Verse 15, it says, the day of the Lord, the day is near when it says Edom destroyed. Edom is America. Okay, and the people, as a people before it's a place, the people are destroyed too, along with their kingdom. Israel restored, just like the prophets asked the Lord before he left, like, Lord, at this time will thou restore again the kingdom to Israel. They didn't say everybody. Okay? The apostles, they didn't include everybody. Okay? When they went to the Gentiles, those were Israelite foreigners, man. Okay? But anyway, it says, the day is near when I, Yahweh, will judge all godless nations. The heathen I just talked about, this tells you in Psalms 96 that the idols, the gods of the heathen are idols. So how the hell they gonna worship or be delivered by the Lord when they don't worship the Lord? They don't know God. We just read that in Psalms 83. They don't know the Most High at all, in the slightest. They all think that the Most High looks like a goddamn Edomite, a Caucasian man. Okay, like Cedro Borgia, so-called, Jesus Christos. That's the devil. Jesus Christos is the devil, man, that the Bible speaks of. That's blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, man. He can't be forgiven. So how the hell they gonna be saved? And it says, as you have done to Israel, the Lord's people. So what did they destroyed us, so the Lord is going to put the Spirit on us to destroy them in the future, in the near motherfucking future, when the Lord comes back, man. That's why we need the Lord, because our people are getting they're not getting a fair shake, man. Neither is the world. The whole world is mourning. We need Yahweh Shah to come back, man. Okay? We need Yahweh Shah to come back, and put this man down, man. This man needs to come down. He needs captivity. He needs to be stopped. Man, and you see what they doing in the Department of War. Look at Cuba. Look at all you stupid motherfuckers that voted for this man. And then all you people that voted for him of our people, you hate your own kind anyway. That's why you voted for him. For real. Because you hate your own kind, man. And you love the so-called white man. Look at what Waka Flocka said. That stupid ass nigga. The Lord gonna obliterate that nigga, man. He went, how many times he went to the Israelite camp, and really amongst GMS. I only seen him go to the GMS camp, and he ain't learned a goddamn thing, man. Okay? His massa, his God is a so-called white man. This nigga really bigging up Trump after all that shit, after what's going on now. This nigga is unhinged. Trump is unhinged, man. And he's just a puppet. He's literally doing everything for another fucking nation. He ain't the president of the United States, man. He's the president. He ain't even the president of, he's just a puppet for the elite international bankers, man. Okay? All right, so I got to pause for a second. And it keeps on going. So it will be done to as you have done to my people, so it will be done to you. All your evil deeds, I've been saying it, it's like, come on now, will fall, the Lord's been saying it, will fall back on your heads. So you're going to receive the punishment that you've done to us. Okay, when thou shalt cease to spoil you, thou shalt be spoiled. Just like what the scriptures, damn. you shall receive for the wrong that you have done. Colossians 3:25, I believe. Just as you swallowed up my people on my holy mountain, so you in the man, come on now. Come on now. Like it says, so shall all the heathen. And it says, not just we read Psalms 83, and it gives you the list of nations, okay? And it's going to be all the heathen. The Lord said all the heathen. So you, and they ain't talking about the goddamn gutter rats. They not the people of God, man. Everybody waking up to it. You got them people doing videos on it, getting millions of views, man. This guy did I ain't watched it. I ain't had to watch it. Like a 3 hour, because he obviously not going to tell you who the real people of God is. I'd be surprised if he did in that long ass fucking video he did. But it was like 3 or 4 hours basically going into it. How they not the people of God. You know? The you know who's. And it says, so it's talking about the Lord's people, which are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. Okay? And those are those indigenous to North, Central, and South America. You know, Canada as well, Alaska. You got our people in the North Pole. Our people are scattered everywhere, man. Anyone that's descended from Jacob are Israelites. Okay? Whether you look like an Israelite or not. Okay? If you descend from the lineage of Jacob through the seed, okay, you are an Israelite. You are God's chosen people. And only the elect are going to be saved. Out of the Lord's chosen people, only the 1/3 of Israel are going to be saved. The rest of our people are going to be destroyed with Esau and the surrounding nations. And it says, we'll swallow the punishment I'll pour out on you. Well, the punishment is what? Captivity. Let's get that. I done went into a whole different genre. You know, I started with crows and now we on captivity. This is Revelation 13:9. I'm going to verse 10. And he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Captivity is slavery. Let me see what they have here. They just got captivity. Let me see. Look it up like this. The condition of being in prison. There's so many precepts on this. I probably won't get it in this video, but I'll just pull it up just to have it. Just to have it up. I think it's Isaiah 26. Might be 20. Let me see, 24. Yeah, it's 24. Yep. So they just got captivity for the word, which you know it means slavery, which they trying to phase out that word. Captive is meaning to seize or take, and they took us. They captured us. Okay? And we read that we're going to capture you. Was that Obadiah? It says what? It says what again? Obadiah 17. And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. I swore it said possessors. Hold on. Yeah, you know, I can't just get Isaiah 14. Okay, here we go. right, do that. All right, cool. So all I gotta do is just pull up Isaiah 14:2. Let me see this word possessions real quick. A possession. All right, anyway. Let me go back over here. There's so many precepts, man. Goddamn. This is he that leadeth into captivity or slavery shall go into slavery. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. So it's retribution that the saints are patiently waiting for, man. And we read about it in Obadiah. That what we're patiently waiting for is retribution. Okay, so let me get Ezekiel 20. I'm gonna go to the point. Ezekiel 25. There's so many precepts, man. God damn, man, so many precepts. I think I finished. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. This is Ezekiel 25. Now, so you can get Jeremiah 49. So many precepts. These Psalms 137. So many. Verse 14. Then this is going into history. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. Vengeance is what? Punishment inflicted or retribution exacted for an injury or wrong. That's Sirach, the 10th chapter. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger. And that's what? Punish them for their iniquities and their wickedness and their atrocities that they committed upon our people. And according to my and them breaking the law of the Heavenly Father. They broke the law. Infinite number of times over. And it says, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh. What is it? Punishment. Oh, yeah. I didn't even get this. Let me get this. Psalms 149. Israel invoked. This is like it says over here. Edom destroyed, Israel restored. So this is the restoration period. Israel invoked to praise the Lord because they said song is new song. Okay, that's in Revelation. Let me see. And every time Israel was delivered, they sung a new song. Okay, which is the song of deliverance. Okay, it says, there you go in Revelation 5, Revelation 14. Yeah, you see? Let me go to this. The Lamb and the Hunted, and this is second Esdras. On Mount Zion, these are all Israelites, and it tells you in Revelation 11. Revelation 7. About 14,000 out of each tribe. And it says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. Yeah, their body were changed. Okay, they were changed, man. Okay, they were made incorruptible, and they gained that power from on high, man. And they're gonna be everlasting. They gained that everlasting power. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as a voice of a great thunder, and I heard a voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth. Okay? And that's basically the song of deliverance. And it says right here, Israel invoked to praise the Lord. Can I click on it? Why the hell? What the fuck? It's like, all right, it says Psalms 149, verse, I'm going to the point, verse 7. I'm going to go verse 6. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth. So we're praising God, right? And a two-edged sword in our hands. We got a sword in our hands, man. Okay? A two-edged sword. Which also we're going to have a rod of iron, most likely in the other hand. Okay? In Revelation 2 and 25, 26. Damn, this is a hell of a word. Payab, Payab, Yawath. So it's a tooth edge mouth. Karab, sword, a destroying instrument, a cutting instrument from its destructive effects, causing great irreparable harm or damage. Okay? So it's not a goddamn a magic wand, all right? Or a goddamn Peter's Piper. Verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, okay, and punishments upon the people, to bind them with chains. It's like to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written, which is what? Slavery. This honor have all his saints. Is the judgment written is already written. It's in the Bible. But you people don't understand it. It's like you don't understand the new song. And it says we're gonna praise his name, okay? And I gotta do a video to Nate's zombies getting butchered by a goddamn a Jake, man. Okay, they asked him about Jake cut him with the letter J was not around at the time. So his name would have been Jesus, not Jesus. Okay, but they ignored the guy because they don't know the scriptures, man. They don't have they not prophets. They out there for no goddamn reason. Okay, they nothing but agents, man. When that time come, they gonna throw their garments off and fucking try to get away, man. All right, they gonna take the jab. I mean, they gonna take the C hip. Okay, and they man, they not in the truth, man. Point blank, period, man. And they not defenders of the gospel, man. Okay, if you want to defend the gospel, you gonna have the name of the Heavenly Father, which is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? Not no goddamn man, never mind. It's another topic, man. But yes, going back to this is physical punishment. Okay? physical punishment. And let's read in Ezekiel. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom, verse 14, 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh. We read that all over the damn place, man. Obadiah especially. Okay? And then it just goes into all the heathen, man. And it says, by the hand of my people Israel, man. Again, it's going to be physical, because this time we're going to have, Esau not going to have the power no more. Okay? The king of Babylon, he's not going to have the power that he has today. Okay? He's going to be in total subjection. He's going to be an Edomite. Okay? He ain't going to be the pompous punk he is today. Okay? This man, it's like, what did the Lord say? What did the Lord say, man? Edom will be humbled. Okay? And it says, what's going to happen to him? It says, the reasons for Edom's punishment. Yeah, because he destroyed his brother Jacob. This is crazy, man. Damn, this is fucking crazy. And it says down here, Edom destroyed, Israel restored. Okay, that's what's going to happen, man. Israel is going to be restored. So with that, I'm going to stop right there. I obviously got to do another part because I got to go into the flock of the murder of crows, man. Because something very great, to say the least, is going to happen in this land, man. Okay? These devils got a lot to pay for, man. And again, Esau come with this bullshit. It's a natural. No, it's not, man. All this shit that's been going on today, this shit ain't no goddamn natural phenomenon, man. This is God-driven phenomenon, man. Okay? You know what crows symbolize? They symbolize death. Okay? It says what? Harbingers of doom, death and doom. They symbolize death, doom, and gloom, man. And I notice, I work in a Edomite neighborhood, a predominantly Edomite neighborhood, okay? You see a lot of goddamn crows, man. Everywhere. They like goddamn pigeons in the hood, okay? All you see is a goddamn crow. You know, so, hey, that's another sign, man. This man is done. You know, stick a fork in him. So with that, hopefully it's edifying. Till next time, I say shalom.